Hey guys, my beautiful, beautiful people. I am back and I know you read the title. Please don't tell my mom, don't tell my dad, and don't show it to my niece and my nephew. Okay? Okay. So guys, how I lost my V card. Wait, is this a V? That's not a V. Okay, anyways, how I lost my V card. Okay, so it was in high school. I know what you're thinking, but it was in high school. Like this guy was probably like the first guy that I dated, you know. Well, I dated guys before him, but you know what they say. If we didn't have sex, then it means we didn't really date. I'm the one who says that. I don't know if you all say it, but for me, if we dated and we didn't have sex, we didn't really date. Because I mean okay, so this guy, well, like I dated a guy before him, before I went to high school. Okay, so obviously when I got to high school, me and this guy, we went like to two separate schools. So basically, like, things are about to change eventually. Like, these things happen, you know. So when I got there, we drifted a bit and eventually we broke up, you know. Okay, cool. So I dated this guy, the V breaker. You're gonna call him that, the V breaker. So how we actually met is that we were in town, me and my two friends. Yeah, we were in town, and I was actually about to go get into a taxi, you know, and like the taxi is like it's almost full, you understand? So I'm actually in the taxi. Wait, I saw him before when I was on my way to the taxi, and he was looking at me, and I was looking at him, you know that's like, hey honey, you know that look. He gave me that look, and I gave it back. I gave it back. You understand? Okay, cool. When I got into the taxi, I think guy was like, okay, and then when I got into the taxi, he was like, I can't let this hand go. I cannot let this hand go. And he was like, come on and give me your number. I'm like, Katab, obviously, because I'm in a taxi and it don't tell anytime soon, you understand? But looking at this guy, I was like, you know what, I'm going to take my chances. I'm going to get off this taxi and I'm going to go and give this guy a number. You understand? So I did that. Me being me, I did that. I got off, went there, and the guy was like, baby. You understand? Like, we didn't really have a chance to introduce each other, blah, blah, blah. He was just like, give me a number because I can see you're in a hurry. I'm like, yeah. Okay, I gave the guy the number back. Okay. And when I get home, he texted me. Okay. So obviously, okay. What can I say? Us two were in two different schools, you understand? But like we met on a daily nalika. We would meet every day. You understand? That time I was doing grade 10.2. Grade 10.2. That's how we used to say it back in my school. Because I failed a grade. Yeah, a whole me. I failed a grade 10. You understand? So when I was doing grade 10.2, meaning that when I was doing grade 10 for the second time, we met that time. Naligai, the V breaker. Okay, cool. So I was doing grade 10.2, but it was like I was doing matric. Like I would get home so late. Yo. And like my excuse would be like I was attending extra classes. You know, the things we do for the people we love. Baby. Okay, cool. So Nalika, we dated. I'm sure it was early in there. It was February. Yeah, it was February. Just after Valentine. Yeah. After Valentine. So we met the guy, we meet every day. Well, guy was he was everything a girl could ask for. When I'm for attention, he would, obviously he had his fault. Everybody has, but he was okay. No, he was not okay. He was perfect. Perfection, baby. Okay, cool. So we dated the guy. And like for so many times, the guy would try when he would try, and I would tell him, "Bonnie, baby, I'm not ready," and he would understand. Ah, man, he would understand that. Okay, she's not ready. He understand. So I would go everywhere, like guy. They would host parties. I would go. Obviously, I would go during the day and come back late because I couldn't like turn up all night. So okay, we dated like a monate. Yo, I would always get into trouble because of him. Firstly, my dad nasarate like dule ke zamaya. Nasarate ngwana fihla late, and I would do that because of a guy. First of all, he lives far away from where I live. You understand? So obviously, I'm gonna get late because like abana, when you're having fun, time really flies. You understand? So I would get home every day. I remember this other time. I actually lied. I'm not gonna tell you about that. We're gonna get to that, not now. Okay. So every time I would get into trouble because of guy. Okay, cool. Fast forward, it was around. I want to get this off the way. You understand? It was around June. Was it June? Yeah, it was around June. Yeah. Let me just say this. A lot of guys have tried, to get it. You understand? But they didn't really succeed. But guy, okay, he had something about him. He has something about him, which is one of the reasons why I gave in, I think, because I loved him so much. Okay, cool. So it was June. We actually went to a party this time. We went to a party and we ended up going to what can I say? A pub. I'm gonna say a pub. I don't know how to explain it. We ended up going to a pub. So okay, it was on a Saturday. Okay. So I wanna go and chill with my boo. Okay, cool. I told my parents, I'm like, okay, on Saturday we have a concert at school. Oh yes, I'm gonna lie. I'm like, on Saturday we have a concert at school. Can I go? My mom was like, yeah, you can go, but please make sure you don't come back late. I'm like, okay, I won't come back late. Cool. Okay, I was actually going to visit my grandma. So I went to my grandma's on Friday. Yeah, I went to my grandma's on Friday, but I had to tell my mom so that she knows. So, like, I have plans on Saturday. So on Friday I went to my grandma. Then Saturday I woke up, took a bath. I'm trying to be cute. Okay, and then I went to my boyfriend. So they had a little sit down. Everybody actually be bahai. The whole thing. It was cute, man. Everybody actually be bahai. I'm sure I went there around like 12. Okay, we didn't really drink. They were drinking, but at that time I was not drinking. I don't know why. But I wish I would have stayed like that until now, because now my jewels antabisa bujala kampe buntabisa for. So that time I was not drinking. Sharp. Cool. And then later on, I'm sure it was getting late now. Around my 3 o'clock. Cool. They suggested that we go to a pub, not far from where we were, but okay, we went there and yo, at around like 4 to 5 day, I was like, no babe, like I really need to go home now. So it's getting late, and from where we were to my grandma's, it's like, it's 45 minutes maximum. So it's so I'm like, babe, I need to go home now. He's like, you're not gonna do this to me, not now. Like, I've been patient with you, so you're not gonna do this to me. I'm like, I know, but like, we spent the whole day. Like, why couldn't we go and spend time together at that time? Why do you want to spend time with me now when I have to leave? You understand? Okay, cool. Okay, I was like, no, baby, you can't do that to me. Now I want to cry. Like, actually, I was crying, and he's like, why are you crying? Like, I didn't do anything to you. Now you're talking. Why are you crying? Firstly, I was crying because Gabono, now it's late. I have to go home. You understand? I wasn't gonna get in trouble with my dad. And on the other hand, I don't really want to leave, because if I leave, I'm gonna hurt his feelings, and I really love him. You understand? So it was a very hard scenario for me. So now I wanna cry. I've always been a crybaby, like always. I wanna cry. He's like, no, don't cry. Let's just go for just 2 minutes, and then we'll leave. Okay, cool. Like Noahai, his mom knew about us, you understand? But at that time, and like we'd always go to his place. Yeah, we always go to his place. But when his mom is not around, was not around. English. So at that time, his mom was there. Obviously, we couldn't go there. And like I didn't know. Like I actually asked him, like, why are we going there to his friend's place? Because every time we chill, go have a So now I'm surprised why. Little did I know, Mukai. Planet. Okay, cool. So we went there. Me trying to be a good girlfriend, you understand? I'm like, okay. My dad can take a back seat because now I had to attend Ubi. And I gotta do those girlfriend duties, you understand? The things we do. Okay, cool. So we went there. So we got in. Now I'm panicking. I wasn't even like concentrating. I'm panicking. Like it's getting dark now. So we got into the room. Okay, we sat down. Okay. Like, hey guys, the door had no handle. It had no handle. From on the outside it had a handle, but in the inside it had no handle. You understand? So we got in. Then we sat down. Okay, we sat down. And the guy now is just like touching me, kissing me. Okay, I kissed the guy, but like I'm resisting him, you understand? Because I'm stressed. I'm resisting him. Okay, cool. Okay, Lena, for no man. Okay, I was not in the mood. He kept on asking, like, babe, what's wrong? I'm like, nothing. I really need to go home. He's like, relax. You're gonna go home now. Man, just relax. Okay. I relaxed. I relaxed. Okay. Cool. Chiki. I'm still resisting. Until guy took off his shirt. Guys, 6-pack? Or was it an 8? I don't know. Like for me, I want a 6-pack. It does have things to be done to me. Ooh. Okay. Okay, took off his shirt. And when he did that, ooh, I became numb. Like, I was like, you know what? Let me attend this. I went, okay, cool. Okay, took off his shirt. And Ogelo was like, I'm here, touching the 6-pack. I went, okay, then took off my bra. I'm like, dude. It's like, babe, relax. Okay, I took off the bra. And then he went down my skirt. I was actually wearing a skirt. About 2000 who don't know this. I was wearing a skirt. Most of you all know it. It was black. I was wearing that. Underneath, obviously, I was still young. So I had only my underwear underneath. Okay. He unzipped the skirt. And then pantsy. I don't want to think about it. Like for me, I wished that, like now, me knowing what I know, I wished like it would have been perfect, you know, maybe flowers, candles, those type of things. Whew. But anyways, it's fine. Okay, cool. Okay, I took off my skirt and then the underwear. And then he just picked me up like this, you know, and then we kissed. Now I'm like, Gumanzi, pansy. If you know what I mean, you know, I'm like, now I don't know like how to act. I don't know like what's happening to me. It's a good feeling, but I'm not sure like what's happening. Like, is this supposed to happen when you do the things to be? Guys, okay, cool. And then guy threw me on the bed and then he kissed me more. Guys, I was not expecting this. You know, like when you're enjoying the kiss and the touching, and then boom, you just hear like couldn't he like warn me at least, like, babe, like I'm putting it in or something like that? Oh, but so like I just had like your worst pain ever. You know, like it was like somebody took needles and like he was taking them into your, you know, like you guys, you it was I didn't. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really enjoy it because I don't know if I was supposed to enjoy it or what, but I didn't like enjoy it. All I felt was pain and more pain. Okay, cool. It didn't really even take that long because firstly I was uncomfortable, you know, I was in pain, and he saw like now it's getting late, you understand? Cool. Now you have to leave. Okay, it's like, no, sleep over. I'm like, you know, I can't sleep over. I have to go home. It's late now, guys. It's dark. Cool. Little did I know, ne? I had my phone when we were done. I had my phone in my hand, no. So apparently, my grandma called me, and then I pressed the answering button by mistake. Ooh. Like he had everything. Before you get to that, okay, let me just finish up. So what happened is, he was like, okay, he said like I should sleep over, and I told him no, I can't sleep over. Cool. So now he doesn't want us to leave. You understand? I can tell you he tasted the fruit of life. Now he wants more, obviously. He wants more. And I'm like, no, I really, really have to leave. Okay, cool. That's working. I went to the door. I tried to open. The door doesn't want to open. I'm like, please come open for me. He's like, I can't do that. I'm like, please. And then he came. Like I wonder when somebody's not even putting in effort. He was like, I can't. I'm like, no. We were able to get in. Now I want to go out. And he's saying you can't. You can open this door now. And he's like, babe, I can't. He's just there doing like, trying to convince me that he's pushing the door while he's not. Hey, sharp. I'm like, I see the window. I'm like, we're gonna go out the window because I have to go home. So the time you're talking about me getting out of the window, my grandma actually called and I answered the call by mistake. You understand? Okay, like now we're talking, oh no, it's like, no, you can't go faster. No, okay. Hey, when we were going out, I had to go to the taxi rank, get a taxi and go home. We passed by a tech shop and then, okay, once you go in and get a smoke, you understand, buy a cigarette. Yeah, it was a cigarette. Yeah, he wants to go buy a cigarette. Like, how do you do that when I'm late, yo? Like, no, you can't buy it now because I have to go home. He's like, no, wait, chill. But from this guy, we see you guys can be so insensitive. They can write it anyways. So, okay, I cannot shop with a guy. He bought a cigarette and then he smoked. We on the way to the taxi rank. We got there. We waited. The show about like 20 minutes. Now it's like past 7 or something like that. Until I got a taxi. And then I went home. To my grandma's. Went to my grandma's house. When I got in, my aunt was like, she told my grandma like, she's here. Like, I want to put it the way she put it. Ari, Meki, oh, man, so was a fitlile. I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do now? Okay, now I'm thinking, okay, don't shout it because give it late. You understand? Can't you know she had the whole conversation now? No, don't take a fester, blah blah blah. Ooh, I died. So I went to my grandma's room. So she was already in bed. I went to my grandma's room. It's like, hey, yeah, I'm like, what? When I'm talking to her at that moment, go to no man, go manzi pants. Oh no, okay. Okay, Umbrella, I even called your dad and I told him you haven't come home yet, blah blah blah, because you were there with guys, you even went out the window. I'm like, you called my dad. Yo guys, do you know my dad? Hey, do you know my dad? Huh? 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 Yo, huh? Okay, cool. And I went into my room. It's actually our room. It doesn't matter. I went to my room, our room. And when I got there, I checked. When I checked my underwear, it was red. I am bleeding now. I am bleeding. Like most people said that they bleed on the spot, but I didn't bleed there. I bled after. I don't know if that's normal, but I bled after, not there. Okay. I changed, took a bath, and then I slept. In the morning, my dad calls. He calls my grandmother. He was like, tell Mansaba to come home. As in, like, now. Yo, now I'm panicking. Like, I called Babe. Like, here's what happened. My dad found out I got home late, blah, blah, blah. So, hey, wait again. I told Babe, what's again? I'm gonna save your number as principal's number. So when my dad confronts me, I'm gonna about the concert. Remember I said I'm going to a concert. When my dad asks me about the concert, I'm gonna tell him to call the principal to confirm. So when you just have to pretend you're the principal. Oh, but it's like, no, relax, my baby. I got you. Okay, cool. Then my aunt is like, come here. My favorite aunt. My favorite aunt is actually the youngest. Yeah, she's actually the youngest out of all my aunts. Okay, cool. She's like, come here. You understand? I know you're in deep shit. Why not just say that you are actually in the concert and then the door got locked. They locked the door and then you had to go out because there was no way you could go out. I'm like, okay, cool. I go home. When I got there, my dad didn't even say anything. He was like, give me your phone. My dad has this habit of taking my phone every time I do something. Had a habit, not now obviously. Now I'm a grown-ass woman. So he had a habit of taking my phone every time I do something. So he was like, give me your phone. At that time I didn't think he would take it. He was like, give me your phone. I'm like, okay, wait. I deleted. I thought he was gonna go through my messages and stuff. So I deleted messages and pictures, blah blah blah. And when he took the phone, he just took off the SIM card. Took off the SIM card and took the phone in his pocket. I was like, no, give me my phone. He was like, you're not gonna get this phone. Actually, you're not gonna get this phone. I'm like, fuck, I'm fucked. Okay, cool. He took my phone, obviously, but that didn't stop me. Me. Okay, cool. So now we're going to school. I went to school. When I got to school, I texted Babe on Facebook. I'm like, babe, my dad took my phone again. Okay, cool. It was like, okay, let's meet in town. We had a spot in town where we meet. Let's meet in town. Okay, cool. When we got to town, the V-breaker bought me a phone. It was not new. It was, I don't know where he got it, but he gave me a phone. And we bought a SIM card. Okay, cool. And I actually used the phone without my dad noticing that I had a phone. That's how, what can I say? That's how in love we were in a little V-breaker. We were very, very in love. But we broke up. Sure, after a year, we broke up because he was a player. And it took me long to realize that. So we broke up after a year later. But what I can say is he was the best boyfriend ever. And eventually after that we had sex, obviously. We had sex. I'm just trying to wrap up because I don't want this video to bore you. But after that, we had sex and it was nice. It was amazing, Not like the first time. Yeah. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Wait, did you notice I changed my name to Pound Cake? Pound Cake, yes. Now you can call me Pound Cake. Yeah, Pound Cake. Okay, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe, and please make sure you have your post notifications turned on so that you get notified every time I post. From me, Pound Cake, it's all love, baby. I love you. Please make sure you turn on your post notifications. I'm back now. I'm back. You and I, we are stuck for life. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. That thing behind me is distracting me. That thing is distracting me. Alright? That's why I'm trying to do this. Alright? So please make sure you like and subscribe, guys. Until the next time we meet. It's all love, baby.